Hey there, Tamir from Fibonaccis-Traders.com here with a daily market recap for Wednesday, November 9th. Let's see what the market brought us today. Before we do, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you very much. SPY went down, erased two uptrend days all the way to 373 is holding. If we look left, we can see the 373 is an important support level. It was the opening gap here during September of 2022. Now it's holding as support. Let's see what the CPI will bring us tomorrow. Bullish CPI, and we shall see this trend line here getting retested. Bearish CPI, and we shall see this trend line here getting retested. So keep your eyes and ears open. Let's see what the CPI will bring us. QQQ, same story, going to the downside. 260 needs to hold. We need to look left. 260 was October lows, and also here beginning of November lows. So now it might get retested again as a support. Bullish CPI will send price to this trend line. Bearish CPI and this 260 will get broken to the downside, and we might see a fresh new low all the way to 238. IWM, after a nice run from the bulls, they lost control, lost their power, and now 173 needs to hold. If you are looking left, this 173 is an important level. If this breaks below 167 and then back to this area of major support 163, good CPI report, and this trend line will get retested. We have here on the short term, we have higher lows, but we have lower highs. So mixed signals, sideways move. Dow Jones, as we identify this break above this trend line a few weeks ago, we said once it will go all the way to this trend line and get retested this trend line and failing to break up and above, we do see here a potential of double top. 370 needs to hold. Failing to hold, bearish CPI, and this double top will get validate all the way to 300 and maybe even back to 290 and maybe to 280. Very volatile days, very dangerous days to trade, swing, or day trading. So sit out, sit on hands, nothing wrong with that. VIX 24 area is holding for the past 3-4 sessions. 24 is holding. Why? Because it is the 618 Fibonacci level from swing low, swing high, retraced all the way to the 618 area, and now the 618 is holding. Fibonacci-Traders.com, as the name suggests, we use only Fibonacci levels, Fibonacci tools to identify support and resistance areas, following and with combination with price action and trend lines. No other indicators. If you want to learn more, check the website or click one of the links in the description below. Dollar index, after a break below the trend line here, 110 is holding, because if we look left, 110 is an important level of support and resistance. Now price is heading back inside the uptrend channel. Let's see if it can remain with lower highs, because we see that this orange trend line helps us identify the short-term lower highs. We also have lower lows. 110 is holding. We need 110 breaking down and under. And again, Bearish CPI will send dollar index all the way to this trend line and maybe even above, back to 114. Bullish CPI and this 109, 110 level will get breaking down towards the 106 in my opinion, but we need patience. We need to trade candle by candle, or we don't need to trade until we get direction from the market. Bitcoin flash, breaking all supports to the downside, making new lows of 2022 back to November and October of 2020. So now let's see, the next level of support will be the 15 area. Failing to hold, 12,000 will be next. 12,000 is a very important level of support and resistance, as we can see that. If this one breaks below, we are going to see Bitcoin sub 10K. So follow the price and use the levels to manage the risk. And it's not shame not to trade at all, just sit out days and weeks and months to come until you get enough confidence in your trading plan and in the market. Tesla, just falling knife, and as we identify this trend line here, and as we identify the 200 area is a strong support until it broke down and then came a major flush. 168 is next. It was the peak of August and September 2020. So this one is the next support that bulls need to hold. Failing to do so, and we might even see Tesla all the way to 130. Apple, until we don't get any real bounce from Apple, SPY and the Qs will continue to fall. 134 is holding. We can see that 134 is an important level of support and resistance. Failing to hold, bearish CPI and 130 will be next, and we might even see Apple going to 121, because 121 was a very important level of support and resistance during 2021 and 2020. So keep your eyes always on Apple, the same as we do on the VIX and the dollar index. Apple is also another very important indicator to the market, because Apple is the market. 7 or 8% of the SPY is Apple. So every small move from Apple brings a very major move on the SPY. XLV, we waited for this 133 area to break up and above for a long position, but now as we can see, this 133, 134 area acts as a strong resistance, same as it acted in the past during November of 21, also here February 22, and during all the way till today. And now we are still in an uptrend channel, but we do have here a potential double top. So for now we are holding our long position plan on the side, and we are now planning to go short on XLV. If this double top validates, breaking below this trend line here, it will validate this double top. 128 will be first, then this gap here will get closed. So let's see what the CPI will do. Bullish CPI or bearish CPI. Bearish CPI, most certainly this double top will get validated, and short will turn into a full position. Bullish CPI, 134 will get break to the upside, and this uptrend channel will remain intact. XBI, another ETF that we are following. Let's see. if this short-term trend line that holds higher lows, we will get a bounce towards the upside, breaking down and under. 75 will be next, and then bearish CPI all the way to 70. We can see that 70 is a very important level. So as we can see, Bitcoin and crypto land are in control for the rest of the market. So keep it safe, stay alert, manage your risk, because this is the only thing that we have control of, risk management. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, stay safe.